YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. Listen, I'm very excited to show you guys some content to be made around this Chewlix cabinet. I showed this in my previous video where I was talking about me owning a Toyota Type 4 machine. I got the 3 also. That one's loaned to me, but I bought the 4. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll go ahead and card that in for you to be able to see it. Towards the end of that video, I kind of showed you guys this and I had it set up. What I'm doing is actually stripping and cleaning this thing and getting it the way that I want it to be, because I got a couple of different things to show you within this video. And there's going to be some representation of a couple of eBay sellers that offered me just a fantastic experience when buying things that I needed specifically for this. But if you guys don't know, this is called a Chewlix. It is a Chinese clone. This is what has been coined, right? Of the Vewlix. Very interesting piece of technology. It's a full cabinet. It's Japanese style, so it's definitely designed for the sit down. American cabinets are more for standing up, sitting high bar stools. The Japanese is going to be more low profile. You can be more relaxed, more comfortable when playing. And so I do have this unit with a 2-base control board. Can you come over here? It's actually got the control board here. So this piece bolts down to the cabinet, and it has the same kind of aesthetic, white, blue. That kind of theme goes all throughout with it. I don't plan on keeping the 2 arcade sticks. I just don't need it. I want this to be a personalized singular setup for just me. And within it, I don't know what hardware I'm going to put yet. There's a ton of different things that I want to do, and I've been just like all over the place. But because I have so many projects, I think I just want to simplify it and give it an aesthetic, and then just give it like one base platform. So within this, we'll talk more about it. I did get a singular panel, so as you guys can kind of see, you've got dual panel, single panel. The width is the same. So right now, before I started shooting this content, I had disconnected the board. Like, this whole thing is a control board. This is like such a sexy piece of technology. Opening it up, you go down to the side a little bit. You can see all the wires and everything. This unit does have sandwich sticks and buttons in it. I'm not sure if it comes like this. So my first shout out is going to be to my boy Sheldon, because this is the second arcade cabinet he sold me. He sold me the big blue, and then ironically he sold me this, which is kind of sort of blue too. I digress. I'm really excited for this. So I do want to get this thing stripped and get the buttons clean. So I'll be right back in the next transition. All right. So while getting this thing stripped, I've taken the majority of it apart. It does come assembled on some wheels, so it's pretty awesome. And you've kind of got like this screw mechanism where you can screw up or down and it'll lower, or it pretty much is like an anchor, right? But on hardwood floors and even on my carpet, I got pretty thick carpet padding. You can push this thing no problem. There's no crazy wobble to it, but if you set the anchor down, it definitely locks it in place to give you more of a solid feel. The system does have 4 speakers. You got 2 on the left, 2 up top. There's a monitor here. The monitor is 32-inch. Now, some of these systems I've seen that it comes with like a 720p. This one is actually a 1080p, which is awesome. It's 60 hertz, of course. So AC power in. The monitor does have the ability to do VGA, HDMI. I'm not sure what the USB would be for, and I'm not really interested in trying it out. The monitor, as far as I know, doesn't have speakers, but I could be wrong. My plan is to use the speakers that's in the system. My system does have, I don't know if you see, it does have a amplifier tuned in. So that's nice there. We've got stereo RCAs, right, left and right. So whatever I decide to connect to this, which is probably going to be a PC, is probably going to go from RCA to auxiliary, because all I need is stereo. Again, we've got 4 speakers up top and bottom, so they'll just be duplicating themselves left and right in that orientation. So that's pretty awesome. So you got a piece on the back, piece below. There's a couple fans here. When turning the system on, it's pretty loud. Actually, let me go to the next transition so I can let you hear what it sounds like. Be right back. Right. Hit the switch. Now I have a microphone clipped to the top of my shirt. Let me get close up on this. that sound that you're hearing is but one fan. That fan is loud. I'm gonna take the driver's seat of the recording, so it might be a little shaky. That fan is back there, right? That little guy, exhaust. You got power supply in here, and we have that amplifier. There's a JAMA connection too. So I think what I want to do is, ultimately, the plan is to do my Tieto system, which I have yet to show on here, like from turning it on, but I showed it previously in the video that I carded in the beginning of this one. But yeah, it's a good overall look on this thing. Screen is, I guess, as I said, 32-inch, and then the speakers are top and bottom. So the next couple of transitions, I really wanted to go over a couple of products that I did get from some eBay sellers, give some recognition. All right, so here's the control board. This thing is epic. This is exactly what I want. Like, you know, nice wide platform is just perfect. Two people for sure could play on this. This almost might be perfect if it was like a stand-up situation. But you see how far over my left elbow goes when I'm playing. So if I had myself over here, right, I'd be bumping right into myself, which is exactly why, you know, a singular platform is going to be better for me. So if you guys didn't check out, I actually did do a video of the eBay sellers. There were 3 sellers that sold me some merchandise. This is a set that is going to, right, go up top, kind of like that, right? But I did a review of my experience of buying this product from this person with Sell 2000. This was something that was custom and bought from Heartcade. That's an eBay seller. And then there was a gentleman, one Southside_PA, or female. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. They sold me the singular board that I showed you earlier in this video. That's going to make it real nice for me to just be in the middle and enjoy this. Kind of like how my extension cabinet is. But this thing is pretty dope. It's awesome, man. So all the buttons are wired up. We're going to obviously get rid of that and have to rewire some stuff just to get everything to how I want it to be. And then ultimately it's going to have a, let me show it to you, bring it over to you. It's going to be just a 7 button setup, right? 6 buttons by way of that start. And then with this mod that I have here, I'll be able to run and wire in some different options there. Probably for me to have like a coin, a test, a reset, you know, that type of deal. The ultimate goal for this is going to be for it to play the Tieto Multi as well as Fightcade. Like, that's all this needs to be able to play. Like, I need to be able to just get on, and if I want to play somebody in Fightcade and Third Strike, CVS2, Alpha 3, Alpha 2, Alpha 1, Super Turbo, you know what I mean? Children of the Atom, whatever the old school games from the 2000 or the 90s era. I just want to be able to get on here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this piece off, and we will be right back. I'm going to get this guy on here just to kind of show you what it looks like. All right, so got the base, well, this piece of the control board taken out. So very similar to the singular one that I want to put in. It's a very thin piece of material, man. This thing, like, listen, the Vewlix sticks that you buy for the consoles are exactly like this, like literally. And so what I think I'm going to do is end up just keeping this piece with the sticks inside of it. Maybe I'll create another project or something, come up with something where I can just, I might even get a piece of wood made that's the same size for my extension cabinet and see if I can professionally get this guy integrated in there where it'll be at the right measurements that I need for that going forward. And I'll maybe just have that as a casual board that I can use. Yeah, so got the connections for the JAMA 1 and 2. So that's gonna be nice. Get us situated for that. I'm pretty much gonna rob the wiring from that, get it onto this guy here. right? So these are the same exact length. Now with this piece, I definitely got some work that needs to be done. As you can see, I'm gonna call it the artwork. I don't know the proper name, has some, I don't know, it's like, it's bending, if you will. I don't know, separation. Whether or not if I put a stick in there, might be okay, but I mean, it's like kind of faded, and it's okay because honestly, I want to take these buttons out, clean them, and my guess is that I can finish taking this up, and then maybe I can get my own material. Now this is really nice, like a waterproof type finish, kind of laminated, if you will. So although I would like to have the official Vewlix Taeto, it kind of is what it is. For the sake of the video, I probably will just stick with what we've got, but this is kind of what we're working with on the project. So that singular board is going to sit there and again, just get me right smack dead in the middle so that I can enjoy this myself. We'll be right back. All right, man. So pretty committed to this. So the 2 is out. The 1 is going to go in. Seller told me it was in bad shape, and it is, but you know what? This is a project, so this is great. And I actually want to go ahead and try to use this, so I'm not going to try to do anything custom. I figured it would be cool content just to kind of show you guys the back of it, a bunch of old glue and adhesive type of, you know, finish on it. Here's the actual plate. So right now, just trying to scrub and clean it. I missed the opportunity of showing you a full before, but there's a lot of stuff around the buttons, but it's a lot cleaner. My idea at this point is just get this cleaned up as much as possible, and then I'll figure out a way that I can get that as clean as possible. This material, I want to say, is essentially like waterproof, at least from the top. But I don't want to get it destroyed. But I just want to try to clean it up and use this. Like, I'm okay with using this. So yeah, that's where we are so far. So 1 round of scrubbing, use like some nail polish remover, and then some of this pink stuff, literally the pink stuff, pun intended and no pun intended. And then took a Brillo to this bad boy. So just scrubbed everything off, used some water, and this is pretty much the process, man. Just trying to get this thing to be clear. So gonna keep working at this, and then we'll be right back. Right, man. So about 20 plus minutes of scrubbing. This mug got like some scratch marks on it, but it's all good. It's clean. This isn't gonna be seen. This did what I could with it. Back looks a lot better. There's still very much so like some film there, but it's tough. I'm not gonna have the patience to get this 100% taken care of. There's a couple of like strip areas, but when the buttons go there, they'll cover that. So yeah, I think I am gonna rock with this. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm going to attempt to scrub that 1 more time. My guess is probably get the glue on this and then try to cleanly get it put there. I'm really impressed with this metal sheet, how everything is just there. I like that. But that's gonna be the next thing. So see you in the next transition. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been working this thing all day, and in between me even recording this content, I stopped to shoot the eBay reviewer content. So if you didn't see that video, it's going to be prior to this, definitely. Probably already linked it in. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. But this does come from one of the 3 sellers, Sell 2000. Amazing product, man. Like really good. I wish I would have opened it up and actually showed it to you within my actual review. But, you know, it is what it is. This piece, really good. I messed it up a little bit. I cut the sides. There's literally like a layer of plastic here that's just perfect for this, but 6 pieces of Velcro will go on this. Probably gonna do S and K right there, right? Just picture that. Look at that, just clean. So clean. And then Capcom, which is the other, is gonna go down here. Just phenomenal, man. Look at that. That is just so damn clean. Oh my God. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Capcom up top for me. It's the Capcom for me, but nah, I'd give it to somebody on either grooves. It don't matter. Let's talk about the color. Excuse me, I choked up. The color scheme. So another Stellar Heartcade was put onto here. This piece, I am looking for the piece I've seen people use where they put like a small stream deck, but to be honest with you, right now I'm good. So this gives me USB, right? So I got two USB 3.0s there. Lock that up. These extra buttons, I don't have any wires running there. We'll get something figured out. We do have the artwork that's gonna go here. It's gonna roll out. I've already taken off this one piece, right? So this comes up and the art's gonna slide under here, light up. It's gonna be clean there. It's like kind of some of the general stuff. Within this video, or me doing the eBay video, so within this day, I was saying on the eBay review that I didn't have the piece for this. This opens up as a general advertisement. I don't currently have that, but I have it on the way, guys. So trust me. But let's take a look at the color scheme of the stick, right? Because CVS2 has a lot of oranges and yellows, you know, that's what we're playing with. So as I said, I got this, and the artwork from 3 different sellers. That was the point of me doing that video. So, you know, good stuff, man. I really got what I feel like I needed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing assembled. This is gonna conclude today's video though. You know, the next video would be going more into the complete look of this thing, and as well as what I'm gonna be doing on the inside. Like I said earlier in the video, I wanted to replace the fans. I gotta give me some silent fans and stuff so that when I turn this on, it's as quiet as possible. Probably gonna remanage that, and then I'll be doing JAMA testing and all of that. That'll be done off camera, but next time you guys see this, I'll start shooting as early as probably later in the night, and the content will be saved for the next video. If you're interested in this, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be sure to get some content like this. I think that I'm gonna start doing 1 video per week where it's referencing some type of arcade stuff. I think it gives you a nice mix of what All About TKK is all about. But please leave comments, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace. God bless. Max love. Get an overview. We out.